Ever since I started here almost 30 years ago, we've been having international students, and so that part hasn't changed. What really has changed is our school's response to global education. So starting with the initiative that Dr. Pullen began several years ago, at first with Tanzania and then again in China, we've been much more, as teachers, brought into this global education ethic. And it's touched every single division and every single department.
In 2007, Dr. Jan Pullen connected with a gentleman, Stan Musil, who was traveling to Tanzania, and he thought of, what about this idea if we had the students there talk with our students? And so in 2007, Jan and her husband went to Tanzania, went to the school, brought the equipment necessary for the kids to use computers. 2007 was also our first Skype session with Tanzania.
The first time that we Skyped, we went into a little room, I know, with, and probably 4 or 5 different classes came together to see this Skype with Africa. Since then, we do it in my classroom. You know, the kids have laptops, they have their iPads that they deal with, you know, children across the world all the time. You know, you can walk into classrooms most any day and we're talking to kids around the world.
Our generation of children growing up now are potentially going to work with world leaders. And so it's very important, I think, to instill in our children a world perspective.
The global perspective, that the way that it really helps to nurture what we do here has everything to do with the word perspective. Now that we are in a world in which we need to understand how other peoples in the world respond, for economic reasons, for political reasons, for cultural reasons.
When they leave my classroom, my hope is when they become adults and they think back their experience here and they realize that how much opportunity the education they have here has provided them. And I hope that they learn to try to get along with people from all over the world.
I think that it's a mindset. And I think that that mindset is that cosmopolitan understanding, that ability to be able to view an issue from multiple perspectives and still hold on to their own perspective, but be able to see through the lens of other people's ideas. That is what every student in college does in practically every class.
I think the big thing is just that big picture idea that they are part of something greater, and that the things that they do not only in the classroom but in communicating with others can change the world. And really that comes from them being able to interact with all different types of people from all different walks of life and all different places in the world.
I really hope that when they meet somebody, a new person, either, you know, from a different religion or a different country, that they have the tools necessary to have a conversation with somebody who may be different from them.
I have never been a part of a school as a parent or a teacher that has really gone into the depth that we have and really made it a focus at all levels. I think we do a great job of implementing it across all of our divisions and all of our departments.
It's so important for the children when they're studying these different countries to actually get involved with them. And I think the kids get so much more out of it to be able to actually feel like they're visiting. It's almost like a virtual, you know, field trip.
It really just validates a lot of what we do, and when I'm talking about different religions, I have students that are of a variety of different religions, and you know, it kind of, I think it makes them feel at home. It makes them feel like an expert when we're talking about different parts of the world that they've either been to, lived in, or are from. Again, they get to put on their expert cap and really can share with the other students in the class.
We're going to welcome students from the Shibuya Junior and Senior High School in Shibuya, Tokyo, into our school community, to be hosted by our families and to experience St. Stephen's and to be able to present programs to the various division of students here. This year is the first time when we're going to return the favor and travel with a group of 13 students to Tokyo and we are going to be hosted by the Shibuya Junior and Senior High School, and we will be taking part in their daily rituals.
This summer, Jen Hambrick and I took some of our students and parents to China to visit our sister school, and I think the visit of our sister school is the highlight of our trip.
We're connected with 40 different schools in 21 different countries and have connections in all 7 continents.
So we've connected with South Korea, Japan, China, Brazil, Argentina, Honduras, and Nicaragua, and Tanzania and Kenya.
Our students have a greater awareness, even at the youngest levels, of how other people in the world think about different issues. And I think that helps inform their discussions in my class, their response to documents that I might present, that they're a more cosmopolitan group of people right here in Bradenton, Florida. And that's something very special, very distinctively St. Stephen's.
USF has a Confucius Institute, and then we have a connection with them because we get the Confucius Classroom Grant through USF. And so each year we have certain amount of budget to expand our program and to enrich our program. And we're hoping that budget will really help us in develop every aspect of our Chinese program, the language, the culture, the reaching out to the community, maybe a little research on the best way to teach Chinese. And, you know, we just have so much hope with this help of this of us being Confucius Classroom that our program will become bigger and larger and our students will benefit. We welcome everybody to come, even if, you know, just come to see what we do and carry our ideas, the way we do it here, and hopefully everybody can emulate what we do, and we hope everybody to have a successful Chinese program and also global program.